guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my favorite budget-friendly perfumes. Most of the perfumes in my collection are budget-friendly. I'm just one of those people who believes that you don't need to break the bank to smell good and to smell expensive and classy. I also just really like sweet fragrances, and a lot of times in like more high-end perfumes, they're more strong on the florals or the like musky, and I like that, but it's just not my preferred scent profile. So for me and for my interests, it just kind of benefits me more to like more affordable budget-friendly perfumes. I'm also in this video going to talk about some perfumes. I think I have two that are not my favorite, that I actually don't like. One of them, it's a little confusing. I'll get into it in a second when I talk about it, where I have like a love-hate relationship with it, and then one of them I just cannot stand. Before I get into the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and leave any affordable perfume recommendations you have that you think I might like based on the ones that I already have. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the fragrances that I don't like that much. This one is the one I was saying I have kind of like a love-hate relationship with. This is Stella McCartney Pop. This is the large one. I blind bought it after I had seen a lot of people talk about it on YouTube. So I just purchased it from Walmart online. I think it was around $30 with tax and shipping and everything. So really affordable for a I think it's a 3.3 fluid ounce. I don't think it's 3.4, which is really specific because it's like 0.1 of a fluid ounce, but I'm just trying to be as legit as I can. As you can see, there's a lot of it used up. It's actually because when I first got it, I was like, dang, I might like it, I might not. So I tried to use it up a lot, and then I just decided that I wasn't really a fan of it. So I actually gifted it to my mom. And the craziest thing happened, like once I gifted it to my mom and she started wearing it, I would like smell it on her and I'm like, oh my God, you smell so good. Like, what is that? And she's like, oh, it's the perfume you gave me that you didn't like. I kind of have this issue where I go nose blind or like scent blind to a lot of perfumes that I wear. Basically any perfume. It could be high end, it could be like the most inexpensive perfume, no matter what. When I spray it on myself, I smell it for about 30 minutes and then I do not smell a singular whiff. I'm the same way with like body sprays, but I know they're still on me because like hours later people hug me and they're like, oh, you smell so good. And I'm like, girl, I wouldn't know because I can't smell anything. So I think with this perfume, my problem was there's like a tomato leaf note in this. And I think that I was going scent blind to every note except for that one. And I just could not stand it on myself. Like I would wear it to work just because I don't really need to smell the best at work, honestly, to like get rid of it. And I would just be like, God, like I can't stand it. So I gifted it to my mom. So now anytime my mom wears it, I'm like, why can't it smell like that on me? Because she smells so good. So just because I didn't like this perfume, I'm not saying don't try it. Maybe buy the smaller version so you can see if it works with your body chemistry. Obviously with me, it just didn't work with my body chemistry and like my whole nasal issue about going scent blind. So yeah, that's the first one. Like I said, it was around $30, very affordable. This is the next perfume that I dislike, and I actually do not like this one, but I am trying to use it up. It is Britney Spears. It's Midnight Fantasy by Britney Spears. The thing is, this isn't horrible. Again, this is not a horrible fragrance. This is not unwearable. I actually prefer the way this smells on me compared to the Stella McCartney, but to me it's just very fake, kind of berry scented, and it's like down to here. And of course I bought the 3.4 fluid ounce. Don't know why I do that when I'm blind buying, but I don't know if I'm gonna use it all. I think that this would pair really well with, yeah, I think it's just blueberry pancakes, like the new body mist that's out in the fall collection. I think this would go well with it. I don't think it has a blueberry note necessarily. I think it's just like dark berry scented, like a plum scent, but I don't love this perfume. I do like the original Fantasy, which I'm going to show you guys next, but for some reason this one just missed the mark on me, and I thought I would love this one by reading the notes because it's supposed to be more like vanillic, more sweet than the regular Fantasy, but there's just something about this that I don't enjoy. So as promised, I do have Fantasy. I only have the 1 fluid ounce because for some reason in the TJ Maxx's near me. Oh, and I forgot to say this. I got the Stella McCartney at Walmart, but you can find the Fantasies at like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, Burlington. You just need to search. This one I find so often. The Midnight one, I don't find that often. I think I found it while I was on vacation. That's why I got such the big bottle, because it was the only one available. This one I found at my local Burlington. I see them all the time, but I love this one. At first I hated it, and there's something weird happening to mine. Let me know if you guys have this. You see how like the metal part's coming off? I'm not really sure what that's about, but it's fine. Like, it's not the end of the world. But when I first purchased this, I did not like it, and I was gonna return it. As you can see, actually you can't see, but I can see, There's only this much left in it, which that's kind of a lot. And I've only had this for a couple months. I'd say like maybe since March. It just smells so good now. I'm definitely gonna repurchase this. And when I first got it, I was like, oh, I hate it. Like I wanna get rid of it. But I didn't, I stuck with it. It has a cupcake note, which I think you can smell a lot when you smell it right from the bottle. But when you spray it onto your skin, you kind of get, I think there's like a lime or like, there's some kind of really fresh note in this as well. And that's kind of like what you first smell. And then as it sets, it kind of like gives a little bit more of a sweet scent. This isn't like, you know, gonna smell like cupcakes, even though it has that cupcake note. This isn't like, you know, confetti cake pop from Bath & Body Works. This isn't all that. If you buy this and you don't like it at first, give it time, because that's how I was, and I gave it time and I love it. And it lasts pretty long. I think this was around, like the 1 fluid ounce was around $11.99. That's kind of like the perfume price for celebrity fragrances in the 1 fluid form at like Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, all that. Okay, so the next two I have are flankers of the Guess, I think it's called like Guess Seductive. So this is the Guess Seductive Red and this is the Guess Seductive Noir. I don't have the regular Guess Seductive, I just haven't picked it up yet, but these two have very separate vibes. So first I guess I'll talk about Guess Seductive Noir because I've had it longer in my collection. This one smells very kind of like vanillic and dark. This, when you first spray it, is super mature smelling, and I actually tested this out in Walmart. They sell it at Walmart. I did not buy this at Walmart. I found this at TJ Maxx for, again, around like $11 to $12.99. I tried it out at a tester at my nearest Walmart in the perfume section, and at first I was like, oh, I hate this. And then like as I was walking around, I got like whiffs of it, and like I was telling you, I go scent blind easily. So the fact that I could like smell this from like spraying it on my hand and walking, I was like, wait a sec, this smells pretty good. So this is kind of a nighttime scent. I wouldn't like wear this out to the beach. I wouldn't wear this in like the summertime during the day, but it is kind of like a nice going out scent that gives you like rich, expensive, like dark. This is definitely for someone who is not like 17 or 16 years old. Probably someone who's a little bit older. I am almost 23 years old. I know I look very young. I feel like people think I'm like 17. I'm not. I'm kind of old. People either think I'm 17 or 29. Like someone commented on my TikTok the other day saying I look 29, and I was like, bestie, come on, let's not push it here. I think you can purchase it on Amazon as well in the 2.5 fluid form and the 1 fluid form. On Amazon though, I would only trust 1 fluid ounce perfumes. Like that's the only ones I buy, which speaking of that, I bought this one on Amazon, but I only trust the 1 fluid ounces on Amazon because I just feel like the 2.5, they're always watered down. I actually bought the 2.5 version of this and returned it because I was like once I bought the little one, I was like, oh, I need a backup of this. Like I love it. And I bought the other one and from Amazon, the 2.5, and I returned it because I'm like, this smells so fake, so watered down. It doesn't smell like the real. It doesn't have the lasting of the real one. So Amazon let me return it. So when I repurchase, I'll repurchase the 1 fluid ounce on Amazon. This is Guess Seductive Red. So this little guy is actually a dupe for the Baccarat Rouge 540 and also Into the Stars, In the Stars from Bath & Body Works, Cloud, all that. This just has I think it has a cherry note in it. I'm not 100% sure. I smelled Baccarat Rouge 540 at Macy's for the first time like a couple days ago. This smells almost identical. I'm sorry. When you can buy this on it, I got it on Amazon when it was like on a sale for like 10 bucks. I'd rather buy this than the $300 Baccarat 540. I'm sorry, like even Cloud, like I know you can find Cloud at Burlington and stuff for like $20, but when I got this it was 10 and it's a 1 fluid ounce. Like that's the same size as the Cloud that you can find at Burlington and Ross and stuff, and they smell so similar. I actually don't like the way Cloud smells. I am more of a Gourmand lover, so this cherry note in here and like it just adds some kind of like deep, really good smelling thing. Every time I wear this I get compliments. I pair it with In the Stars and it's a game changer. I literally only have like this much left. It's probably one of my most worn compared with my other one that I'm about to show you, but I'm obsessed with this. Like I will definitely repurchase. Okay, so this is probably my literal most worn affordable perfume in my collection, hands down. This is the Outremer Vanille. I don't know how to say it. As you can see, mine is literally empty. I got mine at Anthropologie. When I purchased it, it was $18. I went into Anthropologie the other day and it was $18, but for some reason on the website it's saying $20. So maybe if like you order from the website it's $20, but if you find it in person it's $18. I don't know, but this is literally so good. The notes are just like vanilla and like cotton candy or something. This is so good smelling. I literally had to buy a backup because when I was running out of this, I went onto the Anthropologie website and they were sold out. This was like a month or two ago. So I bought this one on smallflower.com. As you can see, the packaging's different. It's the same. It's the Outremer Vanille. This stuff smells delicious. This is the 3.4 fluid ounce. I think I paid, it's $22 on the website, but then you pay for shipping and everything around $30. The 1.7 was like $18, and then the 3.4 is like, you know, so much, like only $32. That's a bargain to me. But this stuff smells so good and it lasts. It lasts. And like I said, I do go smell blind, but like I'll spray this on and go to work, and I work with kids. So like I'm constantly getting messy. I'm constantly washing my hands, like scrubbing all the way up because we're like changing diapers, whatever. And I'll be in the car on the way home from work and like smell my wrist, and I can smell this still. Every time I wear this, my boyfriend is like, you smell so delicious, like so good. It's amazing. I wore it to work the other day and someone was like, someone here smells like cupcakes. I'm like, it's me with this vanilla perfume. This is by far my most worn. I've never gone through an entire perfume in my entire life. This is the first perfume I've ever gone through. I love it so much. So sweet, so amazing. You need to get it. The next perfume I'm gonna talk about is Aquilina Pink Sugar. I have the traditional pink sugar, and then I have the Berry Blast version. I got this one online from Nordstrom Rack like a couple months ago, maybe in like February, so it was quite a while ago, and I don't think you can find it there anymore. However, I have sometimes seen it at like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross. This one's actually my favorite over the original Aquilina Pink Sugar, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The difference is not that much. There might be a slight like blue cotton candy scent in this one, and this one's like the normal cotton candy, but it's only in the initial spray out. The dry down is identical. I got this one at a Marshalls or a TJ Maxx. This is the 1.7 fluid ounce. I've seen it for like $11.99. It's so affordable. It lasts so long. It smells like cotton candy. I always get complimented when I wear this. Like, I'm addicted to this scent, and it's just a very cozy scent. I also feel like it's kind of universal year round because cotton candy is very summer vibes, but you can also pair it with like a marshmallow and like toasted marshmallow and like pumpkin scent in the fall if you want to make like a more sweet, sugary like routine with the pumpkin, and like this will work. But I love this stuff. Like I said, this one is actually my favorite. I've actually had this one like out in my room that I've been using up to then go back to this one, but I love them. And they do turn yellow after a while. It's the vanilla extract in it. Check out Nordstrom Rack online. I know you can buy this with like sets with the lotion. Everyone talks about this. It's so good. My next favorite is actually one of the perfumes that kind of started my whole perfume phase once I graduated college. This is called Sexy Secret Tease. It's basically like a dupe for Victoria's Secret teas. To me, they don't smell the same because I have the rollerball of teas, but they do. They're in the same family if you kind of get my gist. Like, they both have that musky, like sweet, powdery scent, but Tease is a little bit more oomphed because it's like an actual more expensive perfume. But this one smells delicious. The way I found out about this is my friend Alyssa came over to my apartment like when I was getting ready to move out and everything from college, and I was like, oh my god, you smell so good. Like, what are you wearing? Like, you smell delicious. She had been there for like 4 hours, you know, and she had like not reapplied perfume while she was there, and I like hugged her goodbye and I'm like, you smell so good. And she's like, it's literally this perfume from like TJ Maxx. And I've only seen these at like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, that kind of store. It's the Jean-Marc Paris Sheen. I don't know how to say his name, but they're dupes. They're dupes of Victoria's Secret. They're packaged in like the Victoria's Secret bottles, looking like stripes, the pink and white stripes. They're literally meant to be dupes. All of his perfumes, I'm pretty sure, of the Victoria's Secret ones. This one smells so good. It lasts a long time. I've used a ton of it. I've had it for maybe like 6 or 7 months. I got the 3.4 fluid ounce. It was probably around like $20, maybe even less. It might have been like $16.99. It's kind of like a skin scent, so it's like cuddling, giving a hug, and like someone gets a whiff of you. I feel like it pairs really good with any Victoria's Secret body mist you might have that's like one of their like classic lines, so like Tease or Bombshell or any of that. If you don't want to spend the money on a Victoria's Secret perfume, pick this up. Okay, we're getting close to the end, but the next one is actually from a dupe house, Dossier. You have probably heard of it. They have a really great return system. Obviously, this is not sponsored because I have about like 50 subscribers, but Dossier is amazing if you want to try out perfumes because their return system is great. They're not going to be the most long-lasting perfume, I will say that, because my other friend has ordered their version of YSL Libre, and she agrees with me that like they don't last forever. This is Floral Marshmallow, which is a dupe of Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy. This was $39. This is the most expensive one I think I have in my collection that's like not an actual high-end perfume. This is like my most expensive like budget-friendly perfume, but still any day I would pay $40 over the $300 that Kilian Love Don't Be Shy costs. Like, come on, besties. And also like for the difference of how long it lasts, get those little atomizers on Amazon and just carry one with you. And when you go to the bathroom, because you're gonna go to the bathroom sometime within 5 hours, no matter where you are, a date, work, something, just carry the atomizer and reapply. It's not that hard. Like, that's what I do because I rather do that than spend $300, to be honest. This smells exactly like Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. I'm not even kidding. I smelled it for the first time. I had bought this one before I ever smelled it. I just was like, ooh, I love marshmallow. I love ooey gooey sweet scents. Like, I'm gonna try it. And then I smelled the real one in the store. I sprayed it on my wrist. I came home and I sprayed this one on. Guys, it's literally identical. It's literally identical. Obviously, the real one's probably gonna last like days and days and days because that's how expensive perfumes are, which like that's great if you can afford that. I can't. So this is gonna be it for me because I'm paying for the price, for the smell. I'm not paying really for the extended wear because I'm gonna shower probably before it's even gonna wear off anyway, and then it's definitely gonna be gone. But this stuff smells delicious. It smells like those colorful marshmallow candies that you can get sometimes. I don't know what they're called, but like there's like a blue and yellow and pink one. It smells exactly like that. Like, go to Publix, open one of those bags, take a whiff, and that's this. It's so good. I did smell my friend's YSL Libre impression, and to me it does smell very similar. That one's not as exact. That might be biased because I am a YSL Libre fan. I do not own it, but I want to own it. I want to own the Intense version. Like, that is literally my dream. It's just, it's hard for me to like spend that much money on a perfume because I know that such good dupes and like inexpensive perfumes exist out there that it's hard for me to commit. I just want it so bad. But anyway, so I might just be biased. I did smell hers. It smells very similar. The lasting power is not as long, but again, like I said, atomizer, keep it in your purse. There you go. I'm just saying, if you don't have the funds to have that, then treat yourself and get a Dossier one. All right, guys, my last perfume I'm gonna talk about is from the Mix Bar at Target. This is Whipped Almond. This is a forgotten gem because I put it in my perfume closet. Back there, I keep like some of the perfumes, and then I have like a perfume tray where I display the perfumes I'm currently using. If you guys want me to do like a perfume tray switch out video where I switch out the summer perfumes and put in my fall perfumes, or like my fall scents and body mists and everything, let me know because I would love to do one of those videos. I'm probably gonna do it anyway, but in like a month because it's still August. It's still really hot where I live. Well, it's always hot where I live because I live in Florida, but I would love to do that to get in like the fall vibes. Probably in like a month, like September time is like the time where you start fading that in. But let me know because I'm super into doing that. I forgot about this perfume because I've had it back in my closet. This smells super good. This is a very light, airy fragrance, but it lasts. I remember when I first got this, I wore it to work and I had just started working at my current job, and one of the ladies like stopped me and she was like, you smell so good. Like, you smell like sweet, like kind of airy, like clean. And I was like, thank you. Like, I love being told I smell good. So whenever someone tells me I smell good, I'm like, oh, I remember that forever. It has that almondy note in it. It smells exactly like Almond Blossom from Bath & Body Works. I actually have that body spray, and that's what I was wearing with this the day that that lady at my work complimented me. This smells so delicious. It's a very light, airy scent. You will love it, so definitely try it out at your local Target and look for it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that I recommended some good perfumes for you and that you can find some at the places that I recommended. If you guys have any recommendations that you think I would like, let me know because I'm always on the lookout for some new perfumes. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, comment below, and like this video. Have a nice day.